Hey Maggie.
Hey Kat.
So you are the month of?
May.
And tell us a little about yourself.
All right, so Maggie Galassi. I'm from Denver, Colorado. Motorcycles are 1,020% my life. So I don't have a car, I just ride. If I'm not riding my motorcycle, I'm either designing, I'm a designer, UX designer specifically, or I'm writing. So I do freelance writing. I tend to go on motorcycle adventures and tell stories about them.
So you have like a blog or?
I don't have a blog. I just get hired by either, other blogs or magazines.
Oh, that you write for them?
I do.
Okay, cool.
It's not a bad gig.
What's one of your favorite pieces you've put together?
That's a good question. Okay, several years ago, I wrote for this magazine called Meta. They're now called Vana. And they let me do whatever I wanted. They're like free reign, come up with an idea. So my idea was I'm obsessed with aliens. I have a tattoo. UFO.
Aliens?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wanted to explore the unknown, but terrestrially. So I rode from Colorado to New Mexico, all around New Mexico, Roswell, where a notorious, famous alien UFO crash happened.
Yes, haven't been there yet, but I gotta go.
I recommend it. And then I also got to see the very large arrays, so they're huge satellites that listen to our cosmos for potential extraterrestrial life. So I got on a motorcycle, I rode all around, and just took it all in and wrote a story about it, and it was probably the coolest thing I've ever done.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I loved it.
That's super cool. And what do you ride?
I ride a BMW R9T.
Oh wow! Is that your first bike?
It is not. It's I think my 5th bike.
Oh
yes.
You're like a little bit of everything.
I can't remember. I used to ride. I started off on like old vintage bikes, stinky 2-strokes, and then I kind of evolved into more modern bikes, less maintenance, pretty fun, more power. I like it.
Okay, cool. And where's the longest or funnest ride you've done so far?
I've had a handful of adventures. So let me think for a second. I actually did a trip last year from Denver to actually close to this area, Long Beach area. Took like 3 days doing it. I was on a BMW R18, so one of those big cruiser bikes, and we took our time, we explored, we took the long way, we went on uncharted paths, and we just had fun, and I think that was one of my favorite adventures.
How was the weather? Because I know Colorado's more cold, right? And then you hit Cali and it's like, hot.
That's actually a fun,
we got the bikes going.
I know, we had a fun.
Of course, this has to happen.
Yeah, do you want me to pause?
No, I think he's good.
Okay. So that's a really good question, because on trips like that, you do have to anticipate like varying degrees of weather conditions. So yes, the mountains were cold, but then we get to the desert and you're just like dying of heat. So you have to be ready to adapt layers, take them on, put them off, but it's fun.
It was still fun.
I'd rather be melting and hot on a bike than cold.
Same.
Down.
Same. I don't like the cold.
No, cold is bad vibes.
I feel like I think because I'm getting older, like getting all stiffed up, and
exactly.
I'm like, the heat's okay. Just no makeup, just heat it off.
Exactly. I feel like I ride worse when I'm cold because I'm stiff and I'm unhappy.
Yes.
I'm crabby. Like nobody likes that.
Shaking, and I could deal with the sweat for
Seriously,
sure.
give me the heat.
Give me.
Yep.
So since you've been a part of this, what do you think you've taken away from it? Have you taken anything great?
I have.
I would love to hear this.
So one of the coolest things ever, thanks to you, is I'm meeting an array of people that I don't think I would normally be exposed to. So like that in general is the beauty to me about motorcycles, is that it is bringing people from all walks of life together. And so here I am with numerous badass, beautiful women who have different life experiences, different stories, different reasons they ride, different motivations. And I'm going around talking to them and listening to their whys, what drives them, what makes them come alive. And it is like, it gives me life. It motivates me because I'm like, we all have different backgrounds, but this one commonality is bringing us all together that we can bond over and share stories that I wouldn't hear otherwise. So I'm already getting so much of that yesterday at the show, today at the shoot, and like, it is the most beautiful thing I could ever imagine.
Yeah, I know all the girls love you. You have like this whole spunk to you, and everybody's like, oh my God, I love her. She's
It's
super
the caffeine.
sweet.
I drink a lot of coffee.
But yeah, I love the friendships being built. So I'm glad you
beautiful.
girls are doing that. And
Thank
thank you again for everything. I have one more question.
Ask away, babe.
So obviously we have the $1,000 we're giving away to the one calendar girl. Why do you feel that you should be chosen?
So that's a tricky question for me because I'm not one to be like, I deserve this. So that's hard. So I think if I were to be the one chosen for it, it would only be because I would want to adequately and sufficiently represent all women who ride in a very spunky manner, as you said. You said that word. I like it. Like I want to be somebody who encourages women, make them feel good about themselves, make them feel a part of a community, never ostracized. So if that was me, I would only want it so that I can spread the love, the moto love.
Yeah, be the highlight of life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Exactly.
That's beautiful. And I just want to thank you again for being here, being a part of this. You know how much it means to me, and I know that you've been like really, you know, just so supportive and loving, and you made me like smile. And I love the fact that I just out of this whole thing that I've taken is getting to know you girls on a personal level.
Thank you.
So I love you for that, and thank you so much.
Kat, you are so beautiful. I love you.
Thank you
so much.
Okay. Bye.
Oh, I was literally just shaking my butt for you.
Good? Oh, we're good. Thank you.
Where down we go.